So hello friends, I'm back with the tutorial of the project that we have made earlier related to the keyless bike control. So if you haven't watched the video yet, I'm providing the link to the video in the I button over there. Please watch it once. So let's get started about the detailed tutorial of the video.
So let me explain you how the ignition system works. So this is the ignition coil. So from here the high voltage supply is passed to the spark plug, and this is the negative wire and this is the positive wire. We need to provide the 12 volt supply to this terminal, and this is the wiring diagram as I explained earlier. So when you turn on the switch, the 12 volt supply passed through this orange color wire. So this is the motorcycle alarm system. We have used this pin, so we took these wires to our electronic circuit. So yellow color wire is for indicators and blue color wire is for the ignition system to start the engine wirelessly, and this is the orange color. So let me explain you how the ignition system of a bike works. So as you can see, this is the whole ignition system of an bike. So this is the 12 volt supply of your bike. When you turn on this ignition switch, it passes a 12 volt supply to your ignition coil. So what we will do is, instead of providing 12 volt current through this key to the ignition coil, we will simply use a relay to pass this 12 volt supply to this ignition coil. So when ignition coil is on, it simply passes a few various process and transmits a high voltage current to your spark plug. So this is the spark plug. It passes a high voltage current to these terminals to the engine.
So this is the bike parts. You need to have some basic knowledges related to this. So this is the ignition key and the self starter push button switch, and this is the left and right indicator switch. So when you turn on the ignition key switch, a 12 volt is passed through this orange colored wire to this ignition coil, and when you push this self start push button switch, a 12 volt is passed to this starter relay. And when the left and right indicator switches are turned on, so it will pass the 12 volt supply to this right and left indicators respectively. So these are the 12 volt supplies. So this wire is of orange colored wire, and this wire is mostly a blue colored wire in most of the bikes and scooters, and these indicator wires are of yellow color. So what we will do is, without disturbing these wiring diagrams, what we will do is use an 4-channel relay board, and we will take this 4 volt supply through this relay and pass it to this parts of the bike. So what we will do is, to turn on this ignition coil, we will take a 12 volt supply to this relay 1 and pass it through this to the ignition coil. So what we'll do is, we will simply take a 12 volt supply and pass it to the relay board. So these terminals are normally open pins and these terminals are common pins. So you need to connect in this way, and we will take this 12 volt supply from here. Okay, so now you need to connect the 12 volt supply from these respective relays to the parts of the bike. So for the first relay we will connect it to the ignition coil, and the second relay is connected to the starter relay, and the third relay is for the right indicator light, and the fourth relay is for the left indicator light. So what we have connected is, when you have the key with your bike, you can turn on the engine with this key. If you don't have this key, without using this section, we can turn on these parts with the help of this relay. So you need an ESP8266 to turn on this relay board. So this is the relay part, the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. So that is the Vmos D1 mini board. So to switch on this circuit, we need a 5 volt supply, DC supply. So what we have done is, we have used an 7805 voltage regulator, and we took the 12 volt supply from this battery. So this is the 12 volt DC supply. So we have taken a same connection to this voltage regulator, and the same as the ground pin. This is the ground pin of the ESP8266 as well as the battery of the bike, and we have taken a 5 volt connection from this 7805 voltage regulator and connected it to the ESP8266. So we have taken 4 GPIO pins from this ESP8266. So when we press the button in HTML, that is to ignition on, this GPIO pin is turned on and passes a 3.3 volt supply to this relay, and this relay is switched on. A 12 volt DC supply is passed through this terminal to the ignition coil. So when you press the start button, same as the 3.3 volt is passed through this, and relay 2 is turned on, and this 12 volt supply is passed to the starter relay. So the bike gets started, and same as the right indicators also get the 12 volt supply. So we have designed an Arduino code to turn on this the indicator lights. So this is the coding part of controlling the bike, which is same as that of the smart home code that I have made a different video for that. You can refer to those video for detailed understanding. I am providing it in the I button over here, and in the description below also. So this is the header file you need to include, and you need to change the Wi-Fi ID over here as per your Wi-Fi ID, and you need to change the Wi-Fi password of your home. So that's all about the detailed tutorial of this project. So if you like the video, please do hit like button and share it with your friends. And if you have some doubts or suggestions, please comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell button to get the latest updates. And so I will see you in the next video. So till then, stay creative and be innovative, guys. Thanks for watching the video.
I'm in love with the cocoa.